goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. No sleep for you either, huh? You need someone to look after you. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, this Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure... Is he your leader? I feel he possesses... You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able... What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question. I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained... I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. You mean... What was I thinking? No, I shouldn't. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me... Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your big...
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, as you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the...
The situation in other towns is even as the Fragmentum spreads underground. More monsters go roaming around, causing trouble. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the Fragmentum. To get anything now,
Easy now, Zila. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite...
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides,
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and... Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people...
if we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view. Way over there. See that house on the hill? After Oleg found me, he sent me there. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to...
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's mark. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful! Enemies ahead. These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Got the defense?
Stand down. Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
This battle is unavoidable.
Nap time.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
The moon shines on the truth.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for. Watch out for monsters. They like to hide. If you need to, clear the area before you dig for the supplies.
Got the defense.
You'll pay for this.
Nap time.
Tedious.
Darn. How could they all be empty?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got...
It's just a guess, but there are also some...
The scent of dirt. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to
I taste some malice in the air.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me?
You took the materials and hid them, but if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just...
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna... Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze band...
200.
What?
200.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you.
No! Not this time.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here,
What?
this is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of that. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledge... But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never...
I promise. I'll never...
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch...
Thank you. Whoever you are. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be... Oh, right! The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll...
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you. Are you sure you're okay? Just...
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he does?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small... I must give him a chance, Zila. Because other people...
I don't really get what you just said. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still... This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
These stairs, they seem to have become more narrow.
I'm asking questions.
There's always a weakness. Naughty child.
Your answers? A test.
Nap time.
Mediocre. Answer me.
You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. Lend me your strength.
Tedious. Blade of moonlight.
We shall take back what we lost.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, if we could have worked together to push back the fragmentum, maybe we wouldn't have had to take off and leave our homes behind. We made it! It's been so long. And this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them.
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? No. No. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are.
Need I teach someone a lesson?
This battle is unavoidable. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Nap time.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Lend me your strength.
Ready for death.
0 points. A test. Fail.
Oh, please. You don't think I could do it? But, should be all clear now. But the kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking?
This building? This playground equipment?
What? Come on, the overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane god... Wait, unless...
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so Come on. I need to look around a bit more before...
I found this.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be...
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from you.
You sure are prissy, huh?
Ugh, the swing is covered in dust.
Ah, it sure brings back memories. I still remember...
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
At the time, I wanted to swing myself...
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all, though? We've looked everywhere but here. It's... great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from...
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it...
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is... something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
No. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away. Before Madame Cocolia adopted me.
You're... an undergrounder?
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become... Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she... The architect said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. I must have been chosen from among...
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum. But I've never had the resolve to try to change. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything.
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life... Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly.
You're right. You're right. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation.
I'm no good at consoling. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry.
As the successor to the Guardian of Bel...
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage. How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you,
Okay. I'll indulge in old...
I should let those two be alone for a bit. I should let those two be alone for... The only thing left to find is painkiller.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it, Clara. Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara. Initiated.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. He's not bad.
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivate.
This place is dangerous. Oh, I came here for these pink. There are a lot of people hurt at the vagrant camp. I guess the miners are... Here you are. I hope... Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust... He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop wildfire, wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here, according to his calculations. Yes. At least according to Mr. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that... I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no, so please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog.
Clara, what are you...
You're... Miss Sela from Wild...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just also, not all of them are bad people. Miss Sela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha?
I see. Let's split these pain...
Really? We don't need to ask...
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, Miss...
Great! Thank you, Miss Sela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. Will it...
It's fine. I have Perkins for company.
Understood.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't...
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punchy. Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing up... Huh. It's just... there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Clara? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. I think you made the right decision.
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume.
So you guys aren't that close after all?
Oh, you're adorable, Bron.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Huh? Tired already?
Are aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
Hey, they're finally back! I wasn't worried about you. If you must know.
Oh, please. You've barely sat still since they left.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get some regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld. Your friends, the last time I saw Kokolia, she was an impressive young lady. I never thought that after being... All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long...
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't...
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Maybe it is. But I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal...
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot.
We should make preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear. Things have changed. Your arrival constitutes an external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture.
That would be best.
Our scheme is coming along nicely. But I fear that Svarog just isn't the same. What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like...
Well, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand...
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady. Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go. I've arranged for... Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south... Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
We have plenty of time.
Hook?
This, I really wasn't
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
That's right. It's me, Pitch Dark.
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I will be your guide, friends, by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy Sampo.
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair.
My specialty's in the field, perhaps. Wildfire may know where the base is.
You've been inside?
No, but I felt my way around the outside and picked up more than a few clues. Hey, that's not nice. Wildfire made a request and I got... My legacy will prove that Sempo Koski was nothing but a...
Oh, enough. Jeez, we believe.
Great. Stay close.
Sampo, are we there yet?
Do you have to ask every other minute, Missy? 2 more steps, just 2 more steps, and you're there.
This is Svarog's lair? I thought it'd be cold.
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily. Their homes.
Isn't it dangerous for them to make camp?
No. Svarog may be ruthless, but he never... If I hadn't moved away when I did...
What a heavy gate. Okay, watch this. Open sesame!
Is that a secret code or something?
It's an imaginary password that children like to use.
I was just about to get into those before Miss March's colorful. Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this game. They don't just let any joke.
Certification.
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or out. These prospectors collect mechanical. Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd beaten them to it. They'd be calling.
Time out. Where do we get this certification?
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the vagrants? They're all apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing. Not a clue. I never had the urge to go on a Svarog suicide mission before. You guys are the ones that...
It feels like the people... here are all under the supervision of robots. This would be unthinkable on the surface. Robots are merely tools in the overworld.
Don't take Svarog as an ordinary robot. He's, special. This has to be one of them, right?
It looks so...
Is it even awake in there? That scared me.
Protocol. Initiating. Scanning. Verifying. Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain...
Huh? Are we starting now?
Launching stage 1 processing. Please listen to the Who is the reigning champion of the internal combustion engine wrap?
Infernal construction what now? How would we know?
Sampo, do you know the answer?
Sampo Gaski always knows that... Wait,
Aren't you supposed to be
Well, I don't know everything. Sometimes you gotta ask around if you want to know the answer. Don't panic.
Please answer the following question. Who is the reigning champion of...
Yo, listen up. This one's for all you pretend rappers. Internal combustion engine champion, 88 degrees bedrock. Repping the dawn of the underworld rap. Lighted the moon of a city of snow.
Alas, this place is a bit of a mixed bag. Plenty of characters. Keep your wits about you, friends. Don't let anyone deceive you.
It's all good. We've had you for practice.
You know, Missy, you sure know how to bear a grudge.
Launching stage 1 processing. Who is the reigning... Correct. And certification result. Success. Please extend your right.
My right hand? Here you go. Why is this part of the... hey, ow, ow, ow! So this is the certification.
Great. Only 2 more steps to go. Let's move.
Protocol. Initiating. Scanning. I'm so sick of
Huh? What did this bucket of bolts...
Seems like this one's...
let's get this over with. Did you get your first certificate?
You mean this? Here.
Yeah, whatever. Here comes your riddle me this. A microcrystalline unit should be connected to... You don't know the answer? That's lame.
No! You can't insert the microcrystalline unit into the heat sink.
How do you know? Ballaway from Miner's lamps. To make this thing move again, we need to connect the microcrystalline.
If you believe a word that senile idiot Ballaway says, you're done. You should be asking people with real smarts. I saw him connecting a microcrystalline conductor unit to a logic control.
Marv?
You're...
Yeah, whatever. Riddle me this. Huh? Look. Now I have to do this again.
Huh? Me again? It hurts, you know. Ow.
There, 1 step left. Now get out of here and leave me.
Whatever the case, we'll need it to.
There's something wrong.
Protocol. Initialization failure. Attempting system restoration.
Not encouraged.
System restoration failure. Core module damaged. Threat elimination activated. Initializing.
Finally, no more racking our brains. This...
Test. 0 points.
I'm okay. Troublesome. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Your answers? Answer me. Free.
Naughty child.
Learned how to behave now?
Let me try and reset its system.
Certification system online. Please extend your...
Why is it always... How come it hurt even more than the other two? We can get in now, right? Svarog certification.
This better work. Let's get back to the game.
See? Not so bad having Sampo on the team after all, huh?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll commend you to the chief. No need to waste your time.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything from...
Now to set the record straight with Svarog.
Ooh, did anyone hear what I just...
A gate? Oh, why is there another gate here?
It looks like this gate has a more complicated structure than the last.
Sampo, what is this? Huh? Sampo?
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first time.
It's that same type of robot again. Oh, please don't tell me there's another round of process.
Visitors for Svarog detected. Protocol initiating. Scanning. Verifying.
Oh, good plan. Treat the robots like... How is that gonna improve our chances?
Certification failure. Sub-request rejected. Visitors must acquire access.
Clara? Oh, the girl we need to get permissions from her? Which... family. Huh.
Don't trouble yourself about it. I don't know if this will work.
Obtaining audio data. Please wait.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it soon, Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I can recover some usable components. You need to...
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execution of...
She went back? We were just there.
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
Indeed. And that little girl heading into the Fragmentum all by herself. Her strength belies her appearance, but...
You don't look so tough yourself. Well...
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Claire said she was going to find components, right?
Answer me.
You can't kill me.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
There's always a weakness.
Free.
Now.
0 points. Silence. A test. I'm asking questions.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Stand down. Blade of Moonlight.
We shall take back what we lost.